nahi-question ato ni labing walay property unsa may relationship. Atong topic is property relations between couple who are legally married to each other, couple who are not legally married to each other but are not prohibited from marrying each other, couple also who are prohibited from marrying each other by law. Tawagan na deriment impediment. And then karon kay common naman karon ang LGBTQ na nagitawag nila same-sex marriage or kung walay marriage sa unsay property relations sa duha ka sa couple of same sex. Wala may tay balaod bahin niya na. But we will discuss that along the way, no? Property relations, unsa man kanang property relations? Sabot pasabutan na unsa may balaod o balaod noon kung ang couple akong gigamit ang generic word couple because karon naanay mga implications kay couple can be of same sex. So atong gamiton ang generic word couple. Unsa man ang property relations? Meaning unsay mo govern sa ilang no kay siyempre magtipon man sila. So mag-contribute sila effort or money or property into that relationship for being living together. So how will their property relations be governed under our existing law? Now ang batakang ang balaod nga nag-govern niya na basically now under the family code which was effective July 1987, the family code. Kana kung naminyo ang magtiayon sa July 1987 up to now, no? Ang mo-govern sa ilang property relations would be the Family Code of the Philippines. Apan kung naminyo na ang magtiayon before July 1987, ang mo-govern na balaod niya na mao ang Civil Code of the Philippines on the laws on marriage. Mao kana. So ang pangutana nato karon kung kanus ka gikasal. Kung gikasal ka after July 1987, then the Family Code governs. Kung gikasal ka before July 1987, then the Civil Code of the Philippines on marriage and property relations should govern. Now, ano kita sa family code? Actually, common gapon, existing gapon ni mga provisions sa atong Civil Code of the Philippines. Ang babae o lalaki, before sila magminyo, pwede sila mo enter into gitawag na prenuptial agreement. Kasabutan ay sila gikasal mahitungod sa ilang property. So mo kana nga before the marriage, the couple can enter into prenuptial agreement kung unsay gusto nila nga mo-govern sa property relations nila kung sila maminyo na. So mao kana ang kadungog na mo kana mga prenuptial agreement. Kamo kay kung sige mo sunod sa mga kinabuhi sa atong mga artista, no? Kasagaran kini sila before sila magminyo mo enter into prenuptial agreement. Kasabutan mahitungod sa ilang property relations kung sila kaslo na. Now, unsa may there are under our laws on tulo ka klaseng basic property relations karon, no? Upat na gitawag nga absolute community of property. Unsa ba kanang pasabot ana? Kanang absolute community of property, kung kaslo na kamo, the moment the ring bell, no, the moment the solemnizing officer declares you to be husband and wife, and when you sign the marriage contract, no, there is a marriage contract which you sign during the marriage, ang karon ang property regime, in the absence of prenuptial agreement, absolute community of property. Unsa man kanang absolute community of property? Kung unsay kabtangan sa babaye o sa laki, iya kana pagadalhon, iya kana murag part na kana sa ilang community of property, common nga property kung sila maminyo. So, unsay aho imo, unsay imo aho. Di ba? Ayan na. O kanang aho, binuralon nga ako, no? So, mao kana ang absolute community of property. But kanang absolute community of property, nay mga exceptions po niya na. For example, kung naay gi-donate, no, naminyo na mo. So, absolute community of property kung unsay gidala nimo sa unsay imong property sa imong pagkadalaga o litaw, imo kana pagkadalon ngadto sa inyong kaminyoon ug mo-part kana sa inyong common property. Except katong during the marriage, lugar mo-donate naay mag-donate kanimo or naay imong sundon sa imong ginikanan. That will be your separate property. Or example kini kuan no, ang laki for example na biyudo di siya. So unsay property niya o nabiyudo siya tapos na iyang mga kuan, na iyang mga anak no, na iyang mga descendants. So dili pwede nga ang iyang property before the marriage will be part of the community property. Nga naman kay naman sa mga anak sa iyang primero kaminyoon kung siya na biyudo or kung siya na annulled. So in the absolute community property, kung unsay imong property before the marriage, imo kana i-contribute sa common property except on two instances. Katong imong gi-inherit or imong gi-donate kanimo during your marriage, that will be your separate property. Or kung one of the spouse, one of the spouse, o kanang bana or asawa ba, naa siya property before. So usually kanang mga annulled or biyudo or biyuda. So na may sa property sa iyang first marriage. Og na kung gali na sa mga anak kanang iyang property sa before the second marriage will remain to be his separate property. Nga naman kay para maprotektahan pud kato mga iyang mga descendants, iyang mga anak. Kay kung iya kana i-contribute to the common property in the second marriage, then what will happen to iyang mga anak sa first marriage. That's why the property will not be contributed, will not form part of the common property of in the second marriage. No? Now, the other one is what you call the conjugal partnership of gains. Akong balikon, kung wala kay prenuptial agreement, ang imong property relation is absolute community of property. Kung wala kay prenuptial agreement. Apan kung na kay prenuptial agreement, you can choose either absolute community of property, conjugal partnership of gains, or separation of property. Or you can even choose, no, kung agree to a co-ownership ako ka na diskasan. Unsa man kining conjugal partnership of gains? Ang buot pasabutan ng conjugal partnership of gains, unsa imong kabtangan sa imong pagkaulitaw or dalaga, pabiling ka na nga imo. Apan unsay imong hinaguan no during the marriage, imong salaries and wages, imong mga winnings sa imo or mga awards or inyong property nga acquired during the marriage, this will form part of your conjugal partnership of gains. Except again katong gipang-donate sa imo nga inherit sa imo na restriction moingon na iya kana imo kana separate property. So, unsay kalainan sa absolute community of property o conjugal partnership of gains? Ang absolute community of property, unsa imong property sa pagkadalaga, pagkaulitaw, pag minyo niya, it will form part of the absolute community of property. Apan sa conjugal partnership of gains, unsa imong property sa imong pagkadalaga or pagkaulitaw will remain to be your exclusive property, but only those acquired during the marriage will form part of the conjugal partnership of gains. O imo mga salaries, wages, winnings, awards, or income derived from your conjugal partnership of property will form part of that common property. Now, the other one is you have the separation of property regime, no? Mura ka ng imo, aho. Kanang separation of property. Unsay imo, imo. Unsay aho, aho. Ija, aho, aho. Mo ka na, no? So, we have three so far discussed. Absolute community of property, conjugal partnership of gains, o separation of property. Now, akong balikon, in the absence of prenuptial agreement, the community of property that will govern will be the absolute community of property. Kung walay prenuptial agreement. Apan kung naay prenuptial agreement, you can choose absolute community of property, conjugal partnership of gains, separation of property, or even co-ownership. Ang question karon is, how about kining mag-live-in lang? Maglibin lang sila ato ni unsa may property relations liya ni ana. Now daghang klase nga paglibin. Kung ang babae o lalaki naglibin, they are living together, cohabiting, living exclusively. So unsa may property, unsa man pag-govern sa ilang unsa man pag-govern sa ilang property relations. Kung unsay ilang no, ilang hinaguan during the cohabitation as acting as husband and wife. Although wala kasi maminyo, but they are living together as husband and wife. And neither of us, either babae ang lalaki, prohibited from by law from marrying each other. So unsay ilang hinaguan during the time of mo tawag common law relationship, no? During the time of their common law relationship, unsay ilang hinaguan will form part of their community property. But you have to note that in this case, dapat ang babae or lalaki walay kabilinggan nga lain kay wala lang sila no? Wala sila maminyo. Pero they are not prohibited by law from marrying each other. In that case, sa ilang hinaguan, their salaries and wages or fruits of these salaries and wages or properties acquired by their common effort should form part of their common property. So, atong discuss kanina kung ang couple walay kabilinggan, they can marry each other but they did not marry. They've been living together as husband and wife. Whatever income they derive from their labor, from their wages, from their properties acquired during that cohabitation, they would form part of their co-ownership. Ila kana common nga property. Ang latong gilaskasan, no, how about kining ko, ano? How about kining naanay mga katong ganina, ang duha ka ang couple walay kabilinggan sa kinabuhi. Pwede sila magminyo pero wala sila minyo for whatever reason. So akong gingon, ilang proper relation is nagko-own nila whatever salaries, wages, or properties they acquired during the marriage and during the competition. Kaya wala man sila makasal. Naapod kining medyo controversial kung akong sa atong kuang gali akong post kanina legal og sepot pasabot ani suppose sa couple ang usa minyo nikigtipon siya lain nga who can be married also to another man or woman. So illegal nga illicit nga relationship. So how will you treat their property relation? Remember that if the man is married to another or the woman is married to another, that woman or man who is married to another has a property relation with that husband or wife, as the case may be. So, bot pasabutan na yung property regime, either absolute community or conjugal partnership, ano siya. Apa nagtipon ng duha sa usa ka illicit nga relasyon. So, unsa may mo govern sa ilang property relation, no? Adi man na to malikayan, no? Illegal man na, no? Apa nagtipon mas la unsa ang pag-treat nato sa property relation. Labi na og mugawas gyud na kung nanay mamatay sa ila. So, siyempre ang anak atong mga legal heirs sa atong bana, atong laki nga naay pamilya, mo claim na to, no? Na may gali akong gihandulan na karon nga minyo ang laki nikigtipon siya sa usa ka babae. Ang babae dalaga, no? Apan nagtipon sila, di nakakabot sila magkabtangan. Unsa may property relation? Ang property relation is ang actual, no? Kung unsay actual nga na-contribute nila sa common fund, mao ra kana ang i-govern sa co-ownership. So dili pagsabot nga kung unsay lang, for example, property lang ang gipalit. How about the salaries and wages of the husband, of the man who is married to another? It should belong to the real wife, to the real family. But ang realidad is na ilang common property. For example, nagpuyo man ang illegally ning duha, they bought a house or condo. So kung unsay ilang gi-contribute niadto should be considered as their co-owned property. Kana lang. So kana rang bahino nila depending on their contribution. Kung ang condo is 3 million, na ang laki gihatag is 2 million, ang bae is 1 million. So ang share ana mo na 2 million o 1 million kay co-ownership naman sila. Now, ang bahin sa laki kay minyo mga ilaki, should form part of the community property of with his real legal wife, no? Di na ta controversial gamay. Kung ang couple, no, kini ang laki for example na minyo nikigpuyo sa kababaye nga dalaga, unsay property relation ana? Ang property relation is unsay babaye, unsay sa lalaki, ilang na. Apan, unsay ilang joint contribution, actual contribution nga property, nag-acquire for example sila property nga kondo, mura ka to ilang co-owned property. But ang share sa laki niya na, since ang laki is minyo, should belong to community property with his wife. One more controversial relationship that we have now, kining kuan no, same sex. Unsa may property relations aning same sex. Now under the Philippine law, wala pa gyud na recognize kining same sex marriage. Wala kana because in our constitution, in our family code, it should be between a man and a woman who can lawfully marry to each other. Pero ang same sex under the law cannot be married in the Philippines. Pero the reality is there. In fairness, no, na ato mga kaila, mga amigo magali nga same sex nagdugay na sila nagpuyo and they have acquired property. Unsa may property relations ni ana. Now, since they are not allowed to marry under the law, by analogy, no? By analogy, katong atong ito, minyo, no? Katong laki, minyo, nakigpuyo siya sa usa ka dalaga. So, unsay actual contribution sa common property, mora kato ang pag mora ta ilang co-owned. So, in the same manner, kini couple who are in the same sex, no? Pwede ang puros laki nagpuyo, puros bayan nagpuyo, unya labi kay nagkuan man sila, naka-acquire man sila property during their living together. So, unsaon nimo pag-determine sa ilang property relation, this should be similar with that man who is legally married to another but living with another woman. So, in that case, unsay actual contribution nila will form part of their co-owned property. Actual contribution, actual nga gihatag sa common fund. Naipangutana, how about other spouse? Nag-ipon-ipon pod kini karon, nagpuyo ang bae no work iya contribution regular sa kaipon niya katungod sa property ilan na acquired, no. Now, under sa atong kuan karon, kung kanang couple karon nga nag-ipon-ipon, kung walay deriment impediment to marry each other, sa ato pa kung walay kakulian kini sila nga spouse to another man or woman, so they are cohabiting with each other, na walay kakulian, no? Walay lain pamilya sila. So they can actually marry each other but they choose not to marry. Now, unsa may naabay katungod ang babae, ang spouse nga walay trabaho apan siya nag-regular sa ilang siyempre na may naibalay, na mga anak. Under the law, the spouse, even if not working, tungod kay nag-regular siya sa pamilya, nag-regular sa ilang property, that should be considered part of his contribution to the common property. Basta kay walay kakulian ni sila nga spouse. So kung dalaga ulit taon ni sila, pwede na magminyo, apan magminyo, ang laki na trabaho, ang bahay na ara sa balay, nagpuyo, nag-regular sa panimalay, that is contribution, no? Dili lalim kining kuan. Imagine ka nang mag-regular ka sa balay. Labi na mga anak, even if walay sweldo na siya, that is considered his or her contribution to the community property, to the common property. No, ibisag walay sa trabaho. Kay trabaho magana actually. Mas grabe ka na trabaho. And I said, I qualify it to mean that katong walay kabilinggan, okay? Kung naay kabilinggan gali, for example, ang isa ka iskala, ang laki, for example, is minyo maday, only actual contribution should be treated as co-owned property. Co-ownership ang nag-prevail, ana. So, akong balikon, ang asawa, ibig sabihin asawa, no? Duha na. Asawa, married to each other, tapos may trabaho ang asawa, her work in the family, in the household is considered her contribution to the common property. Kanang nag-ipon-ipon pod nga walay kabilinggan sa ubang tao, kay mga dalaga ulit tao sila, kung ang spouse walay trabaho pero siya nag-regular sa panimalay, that is considered as her contribution to the common property. Now, akong balikon sa balaod, before the marriage, the parties the future spouses can come up with a prenuptial agreement. Sa prenuptial agreement din nila ibutang kung unsa nga klase ilang property relation that will govern them during their marriage. In the absence of a prenuptial agreement, unsay mo prevail? Now, atong balaod, kung ang kaminyoon nahitabo after July 1987, then that is governed by the Family Code of the Philippines. In which case, in the absence of the prenuptial agreement, the absolute community of property should govern. Bot pas bot ana nga pagkasal ninyo, pagpirma nyo sa inyong kontrata, unsay property nimo pagkaulitaw or pagkadalaga will form part of the absolute community of property, except katong i-donate sa imo during your marriage later, no? Another one, except katong imong properties nga imong na-acquire with a prior valid marriage, no? With a prior valid marriage. Labi na kung naa kay mga anak. So kana nga property na acquire nimo before the second marriage and you have descendants na mga anak, dili kana pwede nga i-appeal sa absolute community of property sa second marriage because that will deprive the property rights of the descendants sa first marriage. The second one is katong conjugal partnership of gains. Ang communal partnership of gains, mao kini, no? Ang imong property before the marriage will remain to be your separate property. But whatever income you derive from your labor, from your work, from your winnings, from your awards during the marriage, from your industry during the marriage will form part of the conjugal partnership of gains. Mao kana ang common property ninyo. Pero ang imong na mga property before the marriage will remain to be your property, exclusive. So, mao kana ang conjugal partnership of gains. Again, kung mga donated property or inherited property which you acquired during the marriage will remain to be your separate property. Now, the third kind of property relation is the separation of property. Now, unsa man kana? Tawag unsay imo, unsay aho, ija, mao kana ang separation of property regime. Iya. Pero dapat nakabutang kana sa prenuptial agreement. Now, the other one na atong gisulti karon, suppose ang both spouses, no, are not legally married to each other, but they do not have any other marriage. So, nagcohabit, nag-live together, walay kabilinggan, pwede magminyo sila, pwede sila magpakasal, apan wala sila magpakasal. What will be the relationship between the parties? Whatever they acquire, their industry during their cohabitation will be forming part of their co-owned property. Co-ownership ang mulabas. Katong babae nga atong question ganina nga wala man siya magtrabaho apan siya nag-arigla sa iyang panimalay, unsay property should also be part of the co-owned property. Kay wala may kabilinggan nila sa lain nga tao, pwede man sila magminyo. The other one, katong atong ingon nga illicit relationship. Ang laki, for example, minyo, nakigtipon sa usa ka dalaga o nagtipon sa usa ka minyo pod nga babae. So that is an illicit relationship. What will be the property relation of the parties? Ang property relation of the parties mao kini, unsay actual contribution to the common fund will be governed by the laws of co-ownership. Binahinay kana sila katulang ilang actual contribution. Now, in the absence of proof for actual contribution, that is deemed as kung pila contribute, they have equally contributed to the co-ownership. So, ang question, katong babae nga walay trabaho, apan siya nag-regular sa panimalay, should be considered her contribution to the common property. Now, lastly, katong same-sex relationship, wala may atong law allowing marriage between same-sex, but we have to recognize that they have property relations also. Unsay actual contribution during that cohabitation between two who are of the same sex, mao ka na ang ilang share as co-owned property. Now, nako one point, no? Nako one point gusto nako ipasabot kaninyo, no? Ang kaminyoon magod is not perfect. Along the way na ay mga away-away. Naiuban nag-file annulment, naiuban nag-file legal separation. By the way, there is one remedy, no, other than legal separation. Ang gitawag ana nga judicial separation of property. Nadagan ako mga kaso gihandle ana kanang judicial. Mingos lang dili mo ko magminyo na. Ano mag-annul man ko. Nagbuwag naman mo pud no. Wa may hilabtanay mi namo. So ano mag legal separation man ko. There is one remedy, no? Kanang judicial separation of property. Minsan nga, di naman tayo magkasinabot, di naman tayo mapuyo. Pero naano may ato mga properties na common, mo adto mo sa korte, mag-file mo petition to separate inyong properties. So, walay annulment, walay legal separation, kay kapuyan na sa gumawa nga proseso, which is longer. Mato mo sa korte, maingon ka nga, amo ni bahinon among property, bisan nagbuhi pa mi. Amo na i-deklarar, separate na mong property. So from now on, unsay ako, unsay iya. You go to the court, you have a list of your properties, you conduct an inventory, then you have your judicial separation of property approved by the court. So from then on, dili na absolute community of property, dili na conjugal partnership of gains, but separation of property na mo prevail. But remember, you can only do that if you have it approved by the court. So, mo petition mo sa court, Your Honor, di na may magkasanabot sa akong bana o akong asawa. Pero di sa ko gusto mag-annul kay kapoy na. No? Di sa ko mga-minyo. Di sa ko mag-legal separation. Anyway, nagbulag na may dugay na kayo. Ang mahilabtanay. Apan, ang among kabtangan, medyo klarohon na mo kini. Klarohon na mo kini ang among kabtangan kay kinahanglan na mo ni sabutan usa. Now, you can go to the court petition to separate your property for a judicial separation of property. Anyway, good evening. Hopefully, nakapaambit kita sa itong gamay nga kaalam sa bahin sa Balaod. Kaya akong ingon, ang tao nga wala masayod sa Balaod, murag siya na po gihapon mag-antos niya na. Kay dili man siya maka-assert, di man siya makaproteher sa iyang katungod. Kay wala man siya masayod sa iyang Balaod. Nga dapat makaproteksyon kaniya. Mayong gabi o until next Friday. Good evening. Have a good, restful weekend, everyone.